Okay, we got some business to do, don't we? So let's start with Zoe. Zoe is going to do 2 actions. She's going to ward for the first one. 4 dice. Five, 4, 2. Oh my gosh. She takes 1 out, but she just takes 1 out. And she's going to do a research action. Just needs 1 success. 4 and a 5. Okay, 1 success. Boom. Goes to the scenario sheet. And that means when there are 2 or more clues on the scenario sheet, flip this card. So, the Song of Chaos card flippeth. Agents of Madness. You found proof that a cult somewhere outside Arkham is spreading a madness that plagues you. While you don't know where they are, you have found several promising leads. Following up on this information will allow you to determine where the cult is performing their dark rituals and track cultists to their foul nest. The sooner you find them, the easier it will be to stop them for good. Place 1 white marker in the space with the most doom in each neighborhood that does not contain a white marker. Okay, so I got the white markers. So I'm going to need 4 of those because no space has any white markers. Okay. So, it's going to be, let's go over here. So it's going to be here for this one, that's got 3. Here for that one, it's got 2. Miskatonic, there's a tie there. Go here, and then 2 in the Black Cave. Alright, so there's those white markers. Now what? Okay, so now we have a new action. Discard a white marker from your space to reveal a random card from the investigation deck or return that card to the archive. If you do, you may spend 1 clue from the scenario sheet to add 1 blank token to the Mythos Cup. Okay, so we could add, we could add up to 3 blank tokens into the Mythos Cup. When there's only 1 card in the investigation deck, add that card to the codex and return this card in card 107 to the archive. So this, right, this is the investigation deck. This is that set of cards that I referenced earlier. So we discard a random one out of this until we get down to 1, and then this goes in play and we do whatever it says. So, interesting. That's assuming that one of our investigators doesn't die before then. Because remember, when I play where if an investigator dies, it's over. Which, I could probably win more if I didn't do that. It makes the game pretty long. I've got other stuff that I want to do on the channel, but probably if I was playing this, I'll just set up like with the group. For everybody that wanted to play it, we would probably add the investigator and just see how far we could get. Gosh, where am I at? She got 1 doom, and then she did the clues. So that is okay. I took too long to do that. I think you being Zoe is done. Hopefully I'm not screwing myself out of a turn. Ashcan Pete is going to move to 1, 2, and then he is going to ward there with a 4. Oops. So he was here, he moved 1, 2 to there, warding with a 4. Yeah. Warding with 4. So that's 2. Okay. So 1, 2. He gains a remnant for that. That's the second remnant. Can't even use. I really should get those to Father Mateo, but he's so far away. That's his move, and so he's done. Father Mateo, he is going to ward, I think. Also with 4 dice. one success. And then, okay, then we're going to do the action there, right? So we're going to do the action from our card. Discard a white marker from your space to reveal a random card from the investigation deck and return that card to the archive. So I shuffled those up earlier. So what I'm going to do then is I've got these stacked, and I'm just going to pull the back one. So this one is going to go back into the archive. This white marker is going to go away. That's how we're going to advance that. So that's going to go back into this ridiculously thick. I mean, ridiculously thick. Cool. That takes care of him. And we're all ready to the monster phase. Great. Okay, so monster phase. They activate the High Priest, one doom in his space. This guy, monster down here, places one doom in his space. Anybody that's engaged, we do have one engaged with Zoe. Wait, it would have moved. She couldn't have done anything but fight it, so I don't think she went. She didn't go. She didn't go. So she would have attacked 3, 4, 5, 4 dice against the Terrified Wanderer. Oh, after this monster becomes engaged with you, test influence -1. Uh-oh. She should have tested influence. That's a fail. If you fail, you suffer 1 damage. Dang. That thing's nasty. So she should have taken damage for that. Now she's going to combat it. 4 dice. 3, 4, 4, 4. Good God Almighty, that's horrible. Jeez. Then what would she have done? The only thing she could have done, I guess, is focus. I guess she would have focused combat. I'll say she would have focused combat. Nope, she's got to focus limited too. She ain't gonna do nothing. She's gonna wish that she could disengage, I guess. Is it worth it though? Nah. We'll just attack her again as soon as it moved. So, all right. That fixes her turn. So now that was her turn. Sorry, retcon that a little bit. So now engaged monsters activate. Ooh. She's going to take another damage for 3 health and 1 sanity. Jeez. She's hurting. Encounter phase. Well, she can't have an encounter. Father Mateo is going to do an encounter. He's going to do the Signum Crucis. Going to test Will -1. That's a total of 4 dice. 3 dice. 2, 3, 4. Jeez. He's going to need that. He needs to help her. She's hurting. So he's going to discard his remnant, reroll all his dice using his Memento Mori ability. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. 3, 3, 4. So still nothing happened. This encounter. Ash can have an encounter in Southside. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Got all excited. Okay, Historical Society. Where's he at? Is that where he's at? No, he's at the boarding house. Ma offers you a hot meal in exchange for helping her move furniture around. You or an ally may recover 2 health. Okay, he's definitely recovering 2 health then. Good. When you move the wardrobe, you can hear something loose inside. Do observation, which is 3 for him. It's 2 successes. If you pass, you scratch reveals a painting of a ship sailing into a sunset. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Nice. Boom. Sort of. Now for the fun part. Now we draw the Mythos tokens. Monster. It's going to be another shallow predator. Spawn at street nearest prey. It's looking for the highest observation, which is definitely going to be Ashcan. That's going to go to the street just off screen. And then we have Doom in Uptown. Oh, Lord. Hangman's Hill. That's got 3 again. And there's nobody close. Oh, my gosh. Mateo, we get a clue. I think we do in Rivertown. I'll deal with that in a second. And then we have a Gate Burst. Oh my gosh, in Southside. Alright, well, let's do Rivertown. Let me do that first. So, there's the shuffle. And then a Gate Burst in Southside. So, everywhere in Southside gets 1, 1, 1. Now we evaluate and we see, well, this has 4. So 1 goes onto the sheet. These come off. 1, 1, 1. Again, now this has 4. So this comes off. It goes on the sheet. 1, 1, 1. Now this has 4. Oh, my Lord. 1 goes onto the sheet. 1, 1, 1. There are now 4 or more Doom. This is going to trigger the Maddening Melody card. When there's 4 or more Doom on the scenario, flip this card. Well, emboldened by their unchallenged success, the cult that has inflicted the madness upon Arkham has stepped out of the shadows. It is clear that their plans have evolved into a new and more dangerous plot. Add 1 card at random from the investigation deck to the codex and return the others to the archive. Okay, so we're adding 1 card. It's going to be card 117. The others go to back into the archive. Okay. Discard 2 clues from the scenario sheet. Okay. Let's do this. Return this card and card 106 to the codex. Okay. That card and card 106 to the codex. And so this is where I have to set up. So this is what I was talking about before, right? So now we've got to set up this this scenario, which I'll have to pause this to do that. You track the cult to the crooked streets of the decaying village of Innsmouth. We're going to add Innsmouth Village and Innsmouth Shore to the board and place 1 red and 1 blue marker as shown. Shuffle the event discard pile and the set aside event Innsmouth event cards into the deck. Okay, place 1 Doom in the indicated space for each white marker in the Arkham. Ooh. 1 Doom for each. Oh gosh. Then discard all white markers, spawn 1 monster. Lord. Okay. That's bad. So, give me a second. I'm going to have to set this up somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I will figure it out. I'm probably going to take this picture of me and it's going to become Innsmouth is what I'm thinking is probably going to happen. So hold your horses. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. Whew, that's a lot of setup. Okay, so I have set this up. So you can see here, we have these 2 locations. It had me put 1 Doom in this space for every white marker that was still out in Arkham. There were 3 of those, so there's where the 3 Doom came from. We had these two placed. It had me draw. It had me draw a monster, which was this guy. Absolutely gross. Raleigh Guardian. It says massive star spawn. Yeah, that's just not going to be good. And then, so here's this what I was talking about, right? So here's the crossroads type deal. So this is the car. So if we go back and we look now here in our main board, and I did have to use that camera that was on me, so you won't see this ugly mug for the rest of the game, which probably will make some of you happy. That same symbol is up. Oh gosh, you can't really see it. It's right up here. You just see the edge of it right there. So we'd have to get to that space to travel to the island. We can't just move over there. You'll also notice there's a deck here. You can see it in this one. So there's a deck here and deck here. This is the location cards because I don't have enough room in a little holder that I got for these. Also in the main deck, you'll notice there's some new locations. So those have been shuffled in for the island there. One more shuffle. Don't need to look. Regular discard pile's good to go. Yeah, so the back of the new card. So what it did is it had us get rid of 106, which was all the rest of those options. So basically, if we had gone with the regular investigator route, that's the other thing I need to show you. The investigator route, we'd have chewed through those white markers till we eventually got to this one, or one of those, and put it out just like this, but this accelerated that. The problem is that it accelerated that and put the Doom tokens here in this space. So, yeah, we already have 4 Doom tokens. We have this card now. The Beast Stirs. This cult, consecrated to Cthulhu, the Great Dreamer, is calling a herald of their Dark Master somewhere in the waters near Falcon Point. As the nightmares of Arkham feed power to the Great Old One, Cthulhu stirs in its slumber, and all the beasts of Relay will rise with it. The blue marker is the ritual site. So if we go back and look at Innsmouth, so this is the ritual site, and the red marker is the cultist shrine. And then we add card 108 to the codex. So now we're going to pull 108. The cult revealed. Now that the cult is exposed, you will determine how to best to stop them. And here's the part that sucks. When there are 2 or more clues on the scenario sheet, discard 2 clues from the scenario sheet and flip this card. You remember we had 2 clues, but if you'll look and you'll notice now there are no clues, because that's the other thing the card did, had us remove all the clues from the scenario sheet. So now we don't have any clues on the scenario sheet. The good news is that Duke and Zoe have clues. We can potentially get them back on, but it's definitely going to be an uphill battle, because I'm assuming that whatever we flip is probably going to be like, you've got to go over to Innsmouth, right? Oh, what was that? Look at me up there. Well, there you go. There you go. Let's get rid of that. That's just silly. We're going to have to go to Innsmouth, right there, right to the islands, and we're going to have to do something. But we got to get over there, and all this is still going to be getting Doom and all that crap on it. So, yeah. So that was the last 2 Doom. That was the last 2 Mythos tokens. So now we have to put all of the Mythos tokens back. Give them a good shuffle. You guys see it. And Ashcan's going to pull his 2. Let's see what happens. First one is news. What is the deal with the freaking news things? Oh my god. Something rotten in Arkham. Headline, rumor. Add this card to the codex and discard all other rumors. Well, we don't have one. It is a reckoning. And the reckoning happens. It is going to be spawn one monster. Any investigator may suffer 1 damage and 1 horror to cancel this effect. That's pretty steep price, but let's remember that Ashcan Pete has the Dark Pact. And the scenario sheet is going to make us take some sanity damage. So his second one is, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Really? This happened last time. Another, oh my god, another headline. Lunar Eclipse looms. You become tainted unless you discard 1 spell. I don't have a freaking spell, so tainted. This is a new one. Is this? I think this is from this expansion. Yeah, this is from this expansion. I flipped it quick, so I didn't look at what it said. Okay, so that's a thing. Tainted. After you draw a blank or spawn clue mythos token, place 1 doom in your space. And for the reckoning, we flip it and see what happens. The reckoning, it just straight up flips. Jesus. Reckonings are going to be horrible. Ashkin's going to try to do a research action. That's what he's going to do. He is going to try to research. Oops. So he's got observation of 3 plus 1 because of the magnifying glass for a total of 4. So, trying to get 1 clue onto the sheet. A 5/5, a 3, and a 3, so he can get at least 1 on there. So that's good. His next action, he's going to move 1, 2 to engage this. Oh wait, is he gonna? Oh, that's right. He does 2 of those. Do I want him to do that? He's probably the worst one to do that. He's not going to do that. He's going to move here, and that's going to engage Shallow's Predator, which we've seen before. Oops, can't remember where these cameras are now. So, not good, but he's got the best chance of taking it out, so he's getting it. That's his 2 actions. He's done. Zoe, gonna do a research action. Got her observation of 2. No, she's not. She's got to fight. She's gonna fight the Terrified Wanderer. That's right. Dang it. So she's got a total of 3 combat plus 2 for the chef knife. That's a total of 5 minus 1 for his. That's going to be 4 dice. Just needs 1 success. 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 1. Okay. No successes. Probably should have disengaged first. Okay. I guess she's her focus limits too. Dang. I mean, she could focus again. She'd have to get rid of. I guess that's what she's gonna do. How much good this is gonna do, guys? She's gonna focus combat. She's gonna get rid of lore. That's her 2 actions. God, that sucks. There's no re-roll or anything, is there? Father Mateo is going to. He really likes. I think he's gonna. No, because if he does that, he won't be able to. Focus is not going to do him any good. I think he's got a couple bucks, so he could get back over there if he had to. He's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. He's going to pay a buck to go 3. Okay, so he pays $1. And then he's going to ward for 4. 1, 2, 4. Oh my god. Oh my lord, these dice freaking hate us this time. Even more than usual. That's their 2 actions. Okay. Going for the monster phase. Well, I guess we should go back to the top here. So, monster phase, we get activation of everything on the board, get a doom in this location, get a doom. Oh, Jesus. And there was nothing I could do about that. We get a doom here, which is 4. So we remove 3 doom from that space, and place 1 doom in each other space in the neighborhood and 1 doom. And the scenario sheet. Okay. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Gosh, I probably screwed that up. So you remove 3, and then put 1 in each of the other places. Oh, yeah, I screwed that up. It's not. I was actually making it harder. Oh well, there's no way I can go back and fix that. So what I should have done, instead of taking out 3 and putting 1 everywhere, taking out 4 and putting 1 on the sheet and 1 everywhere, I should have taken off 3, putting 2 of them in the different space and then 1 on the scenario sheet. So that would have still left 1 at that location. Okay. That's everybody that's on the board. Then anything that's engaged, which is going to be Zoe is engaged with something. It's going to do a damage. Yeah. Father Mateo is going to use once per round. No, sorry. She's going to use. No. Yeah. No. Never mind. She's just going to take 1 of each. She could use Flesh Ward, but it's not going to do her any good. Because she's still going to take a sanity, so. You're not seeing that. I'm sorry. So, she took 1 of each. So now she's at 4 and 5. She's hurting. And Ashcan is going to take 1 of each as well. He's going to put 1 of each. So he's going to take 1. And they're both going to go on Duke to keep him from going on him. So that's all the monster phase. Now we do encounters. Zoe and Ashcan cannot do any encounters. The only person that can do a counter is Father Mateo. He is at Miskatonic in the library. And he draws this. The journal in front of you includes a number of charcoal rubbings taken from artifacts found in a shipwreck near Tahiti. Test lore. His lore is a total of 4. Wow, okay. I don't think that's ever happened. That's 2 successes. If you pass, you recognize arcane text snaking through the motif of fangs and tentacles. Gain 1 spell. Alright, so gain, we draw from the top. Astral projection. If you test lore, it's an action. If you test lore, if you pass, resolve an additional action as though you were in any other space. Monsters in that space don't engage you, and you cannot move. Okay, it's part of that action. Okay, so he could do something like he could do like warding at another. Ooh, yeah, he could do like warding. Of course, that's assuming he can freaking use his encounter to get rid of all that crap with the horror. Which is not going so well so far. Alright, that takes care of that. That is the encounter phase. Now we do happy fun times. It's going to be so freaking bad. Drew 2. Just draw 1. We're going to start with Zoe. Reckoning. Okay, so everybody's got to take a sanity. Or put a doom in their space. Zoe Gosh, she really doesn't need to take a sanity. But I think she's going to have to. She's going to take a sanity because we would lose if we took it. Be one away from having probably too many on the sheet with Relay. She's going to take the sanity. Hit Father Mateo. He's also going to go ahead and take the sanity hit. And Ashcan, he's not going to take the sanity hit. And we're just going to put one doom here. Now, my understanding is, since he's in a street space, you would just put the doom, your choice, in an adjacent space. So he chose to put it right here. So that's what I'm going with. That's my story, as they say, and I'm sticking to it. That was that Reckoning effect. Now, Ashcan has two other Reckoning effects. Dark Pact, he's got to roll. If he rolls a 1, he's in trouble. No. Did not. Dark Pact doesn't go off. However, Tainted does go off. And it's just a flip. Your Tainted Blood calls to something in the darkness with a resonance you feel deep in your core. Tonight, something calls back. Test will. Okay. Well, the good news is that he's got 3 will. 0, 1, or 2 plus. We want 2 plus. Okay, no. We got a 5. That's 1 success. At 1 success, spawn 1 monster. Oh, God. Spawn 1 monster in your space. What is he going to spawn? An Entranced Hybrid. And this is Place of Doom. My lord. Now, I don't think it engages because it hasn't moved into the space. That's the Reckoning effect. That's just the first freaking... Alright, then we got a blank. Cool. Moving over to Father Mateo. First is a clue. Okay. First clue. Innsmouth Village. Alright, there we go. Shuffly shuffle. Cool. And then there's still no way. See, what sucks is we don't have that option to doing it the other way to add those blank tokens in. Dang. Doom. Oops. Doom, where's the Doom going? It's going to Innsmouth. At the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Oh my God, and at Innsmouth Jail? Really? There's 2 of that would be the one that I pull? Okay. I see you. Innsmouth Jail. So, we'll go look. So that is these 2 locations. I mean, it wasn't this one. We'd have been really screwed if it was that one. But fortunately it wasn't. That is his 2. Back to Ashcan. Okay. Clue. I'll fix that in a second. And, oh my God, a monster. Always the monster. Cantor of Rylate, monster, star spawn at most doom. Well, we've got 3. Is 3 the most? 3 is the most. So, look at that. Okay. That's there. That sucks. Alright, so we did get one more clue in Rivertown for that first pull. There's freaking 3 of them up there now. That is ridiculous. Oh, that's Uptown. Uptown and Rivertown, those colors are just too close to each other. Give it a shuffle. I mean, I guess technically we're good for another round. Ish. Oh my gosh. Alright.